This is exciting.
Oh.
We're back in the saddle. We're back at it.
Pleasure's all on this side of the table.
No, please, Joel. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed your professionalism, your points, just your sense of humor, the camaraderie, and all of that. And then, for you to come on the show as well the day of and say that Daniel Jones's choice by the Giants was going to set the franchise back years. You don't mince words. You don't mince words at all, Joel.
Well,
remember that.
I'm not accurate all the time, but I will tell you what I think.
No, I know that, but we're kind of 2 years in, and there are some people wondering that if Trey Lance falls to 11 or somebody falls to 11, the Giants should do something like that. But the owner squelched that, saying Daniel Jones can be a playoff quarterback. I guess let's start there. Just to throw you a curve right off the bat. You thought we'd talk Trevor Lawrence right off the bat, but what do you make of the evaluation from just a couple of years ago, that draft class, Kyler Murray, him, and so many more? And now that we're 2 seasons in, do you think we can make an evaluation on any of these guys just yet? What do you think?
I mean, it can be so difficult, right? And this is where I think the part of the conversation that frustrates me that we don't have it around the draft time. And one, it's not sexy, and two, it's really difficult to have. But the context of fit, and where these players are going, what the cap issues are with those organizations, what the coaching staff issues are, what the front office issues are, what the ownership issues are, all of those things matter. And I think too many times we look at the quarterback position and we think that they're either going to succeed or fail in a vacuum, and that's clearly not the case. And when I look back, I still am in awe of what Kyler Murray does on the field. And there were a lot of conversations, Rich, and I remember having them. I don't remember if we had it on the desk that night, but just about his size. And it's like, well, can it work?
Right.
Well, I think what we're starting to see is some of those old school questions of, too small to succeed and this or that, regardless of position, have started to be thrown out. And I believe that's because the modern style of the game, both at the college level and in the NFL, is more of hybrid players. Now, outside of a few quarterbacks, we're not seeing careers last quite as long. So, I think that you can have different styles and succeed regardless of position. So looking back, I thought that the Giants used more of an old school mentality to go get the guy that they felt like was going to own the game from the pocket and be the Tom Brady-esque, Peyton Manning-esque type of quarterback. And to be honest, I think that the jury is very much still in deliberation about whether Daniel Jones is working with the New York Giants.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.